And to be honest, I feel like I'm coming down with a little cold or something. But this video is basically to talk about a little bit of a comment that I seen on Twitter. So I was going through Twitter, right? Just being nosy and everything else like that. And I see this girl and she writes and she's commenting on, the Love and Marriage Huntsville tag on LAMH, right? So she says, so Kiki wasn't lying. When they rolled back the tapes back, that's exactly what she said. She didn't say, yes, I was there. Like she said, she confirmed the conversation happened. Y'all just don't like this lady. And that's the motherfucking truth. But Kimmy calls herself, and I'm gonna share the screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Because Kimmy thinks that we're stupid. Like she thinks that we're dumb. Like, and I don't like that. I'm not dumb. You cannot insult my intelligence. I am a fast thinker, sis. So I know. All right, y'all. So let's read this real quick. Hold on. Let me make this let me take the chat overlay off real quick. Hold on. So let me do it like this. I don't know if can y'all see? Can y'all see this? Okay. So listen. So she said, so Kiki wasn't lying. When they rolled back the tapes back, that's exactly what she said. Y'all, please understand that this is Twitter and everybody is not an English major. So please do not drag anybody for the way that they write their sentences. Please, thanks. But anyway, she didn't say, yes, I was there. Like she said, she confirmed the conversation happened. Y'all just don't like this lady. Scroll down forward. Right here. Here comes Kimmy. She says, maybe, just maybe, and I'm hearing it in that whisper ass, like, fake ass song she likes to do. She says, maybe, just maybe, Stormy and I actually saw more than you saw. I don't know. Just his theory that we may not be wilding out over two sentences. But my thing is this, Kimmy, and I'm gonna ask you a genuine question. If you are Tisha's quote unquote friend, no. I want to start here first. You said it's on tape. Now all of a sudden, because the tapes actually prove that what you said was not true, it wasn't on tape. And maybe we saw more than what was there. My question is, Kimmy, if we did see what more, like we didn't see what all was there, why the fuck didn't you stop the conversation right then and there and change the topic? Since you're Tisha's friend and you love her so much. You sat there and allowed her to get dragged, apparently, by her cousin, Melody, and everybody else that was sitting there. And let's not sit here and act like Stormy wasn't also a silent bystander in all of this as well. Not saying that Stormy is, not saying that Stormy is supposed to have some type of, loyalty to Tisha. But my thing is this: if you don't have, like, if you don't know Tisha that well, why all of a sudden are you so offended for her after the fact, but not when it was actually happening? Because if I'm not mistaken, all of y'all knew at the party that that was Tisha's cousin talking about her, but y'all didn't stop it. Y'all didn't say, cut that out. Like, let's change the topic because Tisha's not here to defend herself. You didn't say any of that, you or Stormy. So I don't give a fuck what Stormy has to say about this. And to be honest, I don't think Stormy should have anything to say about this because she holds no loyalty to anybody besides Melody, probably, because that's all she knows that well. But as far as you, Kimmy, you should have been the one that said, hey, Trinity, you should have been the one that said, maybe, just maybe, I should motherfucking stop this conversation from happening because that's my sister-in-law. And another thing, let's also talk about this fact as well. You're mad at Kiki for confirming that there was rumors about, Tisha and Marceau's relationship in the past, but you're not mad at Marceau for exposing the fact that your nigga lied about being in Atlanta put with potential side bitches on Instagram in front of the whole world to see. So you want to hold Kiki accountable, but not hold your brother-in-law accountable, who literally proved that you and your husband are liars? I'm confused. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I'm just a little bit confused. Why is Kiki being held to this standard, but your brother-in-law is not being held to that same standard that Kiki is? And another thing, let's talk about the fact that they were also gossiping about Kiki's tea to Melody and Martell. Are we not gonna act like that was not also wrong? And I want to know what was so bad, what was so egregious that Tisha and Marceau had to be the bigger person and tell their personal business to Martell and Melody. Because obviously it wasn't that big of a deal if Melody told Kiki what y'all said and still has been inviting Kiki around. Now, Kiki may not have been going to any of the events out of respect for Tisha, who she probably didn't even know was talking about her to Melody, but she was being invited nonetheless. She's already proven the receipts. See, I like girls who can give me receipts. That's what I like. I don't like bitches who I ain't gonna say bitches. Well, I don't like people who like to sit here and blame every motherfucking thing on editing. All of a sudden, it's been edited out. All of a sudden, we didn't get to see the full thing. Well, if we didn't get to see the full thing, Kimmy, then I would hope that you would have stopped that conversation. But from what we saw, the conversation kept on going. So how much of the draggery of Tisha's relationship were you sitting there standing by listening to without actually stopping it? Since you're such a real friend. Since you're such a real friend. I want to know. And I'm getting real fucking tired of Kimmy playing with our intelligence. She tries to play mind games with people. Now all of a sudden, you said it was on camera, Kiki. I mean, not Kiki, but Kimmy. You said it was on camera. But when the tapes rolled back, it literally verbatim she said everything, every single thing that she said. Kiki was verbatim with her recollection on what had happened. Yours wasn't. It wasn't right. Even with your recollection on what happened between Destiny and Stormy. But see, Stormy and the rest of these motherfuckers cannot see that you are not to be trusted. Because when Tiffany asked you what had happened between Destiny and Stormy at Jalen's housewarming event, you said it all boiled down to, Stormy not listening and basically having an issue and believing that Destiny was really mocking her. When the whole fucking reason that Destiny walked out is because Stormy said, "Don't call me a sweetie." I'm confused. Unless all of a sudden it's more footage that we never seen. I guess you can always motherfucking say that when the shit don't go in your favor, right? When they roll the tapes back and you're proven to be a liar, you can always just say, maybe, just maybe, Stormy and I actually saw more than you saw. You sound just like them hoes on motherfucking Ready to Love. It's the editing. Okay, well, if it's the editing, then I'm gonna need you to go check Carlos King about making you look like a liar. Then how about that? Like, Kimmy, we're not dumb. We're not stupid, Kimmy. We're not. I know you're used to the broken English, broken vowels, and just broken speech that Tisha and her mama and her cousins may be giving you outside of Kiki. But I'm here to tell you, the rest of us outside of Huntsville, we're intelligent. We can read. We listen to the words that are coming out of your mouth in totality. Kimmy, you're not smarter than everybody else. You might be smarter than them bitches in Huntsville, but you ain't smarter than me, sis. I'm sorry to inform you of that. So, like I was saying, I want to see the proof, because what you said has not been validated. And my thing is, if you recalled a specific part of that conversation and they rolled the tapes back, why would they not roll the tapes back to prove everything that you said was correct? But when they rolled the tapes back, it proved everything that Kiki said was right. So if you're calling out a recollection and they roll that beautiful bean footage, then why wouldn't they roll it to what you said had happened? I'm confused. Unless all of a sudden now you want to claim that production is against you. And let's be clear, the reason that Stormy is upset once again is because Kiki put her on blast about being a part of the conversation as well at the Galentine's Day event. That's the reason that Kiki has an issue. Kiki didn't have an issue with, Stormy didn't have an issue with Kiki until the Galentine's Day event when they called her on speakerphone and she brought Stormy's name up. Let's be real. My God, why are we sitting here playing these mind games? Y'all don't give a fuck about Tisha. Y'all always do this. Anytime some shit goes left, let's act like we give a fuck about Tisha and the justice of her relationship. Baby, please. Baby, give me a damn break. Y'all don't give a damn about Tisha. Y'all don't give a damn about Tisha. Like, I'm tired. I'm tired of these motherfuckers on these reality shows trying to play with our intelligence. Trying to us. Kimmy, all you do is gaslight people. You not smarter than everybody else. I know you in your 50s. I know. We all know. We know that you half a century old at this point. But my thing is this, sis, you're not smarter than everybody else. We can see the forest for the trees. Mel invited Kiki just for that purpose, and she's still using her. And Mel talks about positive energy. DeSosa, the point isn't that she was that. We all know why Melody invited Kiki there. We all know why Melody invited Kiki there. There's no question about that. We understand that. Like I said before, I'm not mad at Melody for that because the way that her and Tisha's relationship is, I don't find any problems with it because if I don't like a bitch, I'm gonna do shit that bitches don't like who bitches do. But my point is that Kimmy is the one who should be being held accountable because she's this girl's quote unquote friend. She's this girl's quote unquote sister-in-law. She has all of these amazing moral compasses to know how to navigate through right and wrong, according to Kimmy. So why didn't she do that when the situation had actually happened? But what she did, she ran over to motherfucking Tisha to tell Tisha all of this shit, but failed to tell Tisha that she sat there and allowed everybody to drag her like that. Like everybody. I'm confused. And in my opinion, hold on, I'm sorry, y'all. Let me put back the chat overlay. So let me go through y'all comments. Somebody said, shut up, Kimmy. Hey, Monique. Stormy, Tisha, Wander, Kimmy. I'm sad. Ella said, I'm saddened. I really used to like Kimmy. I was rooting for her. We all were. You know, Kimmy at one point used to be one of my faves on this show too, until I started to peep her behavior. Exactly. And my thing is this, high vibes. If she really wanted to end that conversation, she could have. If she really wanted to divert that conversation, she could have. She has all of this power, all of this influence. Everybody always comes to Kimmy to validate what they feel and what they believe. But she didn't have the power this night to end the conversation about Tisha all of a sudden. Like, it's bullshit. Like, sis, come on. Come on, you was saying it. Just say that you ran back to tell Tisha so you didn't look bad, and so you and your husband wouldn't get dragged by Tisha and her husband for being a part of this conversation. Because we all know that Marcel has no issue dragging his brother if necessary, which you still have not held him accountable for doing. See, you want to hold Kiki accountable, but your brother-in-law literally put your husband on blast in front of the world. Not a couple of bitches at a slumber party in front of America. We found out that your nigga was lying and he was actually there potentially with side bitches with wide backs. That's what we found out. But you don't want to hold Marceau accountable. You want to call up Martell in his tight ass suits and tell him that he's wrong and that you don't want to be around him because he's quote unquote a very mean when he's a mean person, you know, because he put a LOL at the bottom of the motherfucking photo. I'm like, listen, y'all. One thing I'm tired of is Kimmy playing in our fucking face. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of Kimmy. Robin said, I used to like her too. She really tried to change the narrative of what Kiki said. She ran back and told Tisha they were talking about her, then later said it wasn't what you said, it was the company. And my thing is this, like, and I have another question for Stormy. But it wasn't her house. Mel put Kimmy in a difficult situation. How many times have Kimmy had, been in quote unquote difficult situations? And it wasn't about her house. It's not the fact that she was not, her. So you telling me DeSosa, you're trying to sit here and tell me that if you have somebody that you're related to or a sister-in-law to, if you go over to a party and there's a group of bitches talking about her, you're not going to stop the conversation because it's in somebody else's house? That doesn't make a lick of sense. Especially if you're going to be the same person to run back the conversation to the person that was the topic of the conversation. So you run back, but you don't stop it? That doesn't make sense to me. Just because it's your house does not mean I can't speak up for somebody that I quote unquote love, care about, and that's my sister-in-law and my friend. Why wouldn't I be able to say, okay, y'all, I see where this conversation is going, but I feel that we should not be having this conversation without Tisha being here. So let's stop it right here. I don't feel comfortable. Like, let's just talk about Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. When Kyle started bringing up the fact that Sutton had said, I'm not the one who's been shot. They were in Kyle's house. And even though they were in Kyle's house, Garcelle said, Sutton isn't here. I'm not comfortable with that conversation. I'd rather her be here to defend herself. Like, it's that easy. She didn't have to say, bitch, stop talking about Tisha. She didn't have to say that. It's always a respectful way of saying something to correct somebody. That's just how life goes. I wouldn't attend the party. It's a trap. But Kimmy already knew. Well, it wasn't a trap for Kimmy. It wasn't a trap for Kimmy. Nobody trapped Kimmy to do a damn thing. Nobody trapped Kimmy. If it was a trap for anybody, it was a trap for whatchamacallit. It was a trap for Kiki. It wasn't a trap for Kimmy. Kiki is the one who was trapped. Let's be honest. Kiki was the one who was used as a pawn for Melody's games and then ended up looking stupid. So how is it a trap for Kimmy? DeSosa, baby, listen. I love you, but I don't agree. I'm sorry. Kimmy is not no motherfucking victim in this. She could have stopped that conversation today. I mean, not today, but when it had actually happened. And y'all, if y'all don't do me a favor, could y'all please like the video, please? Bitches around here gotta get into the algorithm, okay? Don't y'all want a real bitch to be promoted on YouTube? Ain't y'all tired of motherfuckers walking around on eggshells every single time they got to do a review or talk about somebody on the cast? Ain't y'all tired of people speaking in code because they scared of losing potential interviewers? Aren't y'all tired of that? So then please like this video so real bitches could have their voice. See, I'm the voice of the real bitches that watch television. I'm sorry. I'll be the spokesperson for that. I was not even supposed to be live right now because I'm still trying to figure out whether I'm going to be doing a Love and Marriage DC review or a Real Housewives of Atlanta review today. I'm still trying to figure out which one is going to come next because I still have to do those two to complete the week. But anyway, y'all, back to what I was saying. Kimmy ain't shit, period. She not. And what Kimmy tries to do is appear smarter than everybody else. See, she does that same shit that her husband and Marceau does, where they try to treat all of us like we're fucking stupid, talking to us in a very condescending and patronizing tone. Maybe, just maybe, you're a motherfucking liar, Kimmy. How about that? Maybe, just maybe that. We're not dumb. And let me tell you this, any one of my motherfucking friends, that not even just an in-law, but somebody that's my friend, would never be in a group of bitches and be a silent bystander while I'm the topic of discussion. Let's talk about it. My friends would never do that. They would check that shit right then and there, no matter where they were at, because they love me. They have loyalty to me. They care about me. But she didn't do that to Tisha. Not to mention, she told Tisha on the reunion last season that she wouldn't even be her friend if they weren't in-laws. So at this point, why aren't we sitting here understanding that the only reason that Kimmy did this is so she could join forces with Tisha, because now her relationship is going, into disarray. So now she wants to sit here and bring that, that like that teamwork, so she could move the narrative in another direction than dealing with her relationship. See, it's real easy when you could take everything that Kiki said, twist and turn it and make it sound way worse. And once again, I want to reiterate that I think that everything that Kiki said was inappropriate. She shouldn't have brought up anything that had to deal with Tisha at that event. I don't care if she was confirming or denying anything. She shouldn't have did that. That's not the point here. The point is that Kimmy lied and instigated it to make it sound even worse, so she can come across as somebody who cares about Tisha, because maybe they thought because me and you may not have been on the best of terms, but I am not okay with that. That is not okay. Just because me and her are not seeing eye to eye right now does not mean I still don't care about her. Kimmy, cut the bullshit. Cut it. You do not care about this lady like that. You don't. Because if you did and you cared about her feelings so much, you wouldn't have sat on stage in front of all of America on the reunion and said that you wouldn't even be her friend if y'all weren't related. And basically you were forced to be around her. Now all of a sudden you care about her feelings? Girl, bye. Girl, bye. I can't. It's the let's play in the audience's faces, because obviously that makes sense. No, Kimmy, we're not dumb, sis. We're not. We see, like, when the beam footage rolled back, everything that Kiki said was verified and validated by the camera, but everything that you said was not validated by the camera, and we didn't see a damn thing that you said on that motherfucking tape. But all of a sudden now, because what you said wasn't shown, it's the fact that we didn't see everything, right? We didn't see everything. But let them have to roll back something that you said had happened. Would Kiki be able to say the same thing that you are saying now, that they didn't show everything? Or would you just be saying that Kiki's a liar? Oh, but it's different when it's you. It's different when it's you. But when it's somebody else, they lying. And Kimmy, we still want to know, why did you invite Wanda to Jalen's event? Why did you invite Wanda to Jalen's event? Weren't you the same one last season who said that she's going to be quote unquote sanctioned from the events from here on out, because all she does is start drama? Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't she almost get into a fight with Martell at your at the party that you had for Jalen last year? Huh? But now all of a sudden you want to sit here and tell Jalen how much Wanda loves him. I don't know if we're watching the same show, DeSosa. I don't, at this point, sis, I don't think we are. Because from what you're seeing and what I'm seeing, I don't think we're watching the same show. Because if you feel that Kimmy was trapped, baby, listen. It's no trap when you can always exit the room. It's no trap when you can exit the building. The only time you trapped in a place, in a situation, if there's no doors for an exit. And even if she was set up, you can always exit the building. I'm not talking about this. I'm leaving. I don't feel comfortable talking about teaching when she's not here. Goodbye. Period. She could have even did that. I would have respected it. And then if she had went and told Tisha, I would have agreed, because she showed me right then and there that she was not down for the bullshit. But you sat there and listened to everybody talk about her. And now you want to run back and make it seem like you're some type of savior, that you're some type of doer of justice. Give me a motherfucking break, please. Take 5. I need a break. I need please escort me to the trailer, because all these bitches do is act. All these bitches do is act. And like I said, I think that everybody on this show is a piece of shit. Honestly. I really do. I feel like I call everybody out equally. Literally. I feel like I call everybody out. I try my best not to be biased, because honestly, I have nothing to be biased for. I could give a fuck about any one of these people. I just watched the show and I review it. I'm not a fan of nobody. Go check my Instagram. It's Jeremy Speaks on Instagram. I don't follow none of these bitches. I don't care about their personal life. I just care about the entertainment that I'm seeing on a TV show. I want to know what people are saying behind my back, but that's me. Kimmy told Tisha. So my question for you, DeSosa, is, if you know a group of bitches don't like you, why would you even care what they're saying behind your back? Because anything that they're saying behind your back is not important, because y'all know that y'all not on good terms. So they're going to be talking shit about you regardless. Wouldn't you be more upset that your friend with a group of bitches who don't like you was standing by, allowing them to talk about you? Like, she's going to go back and tell you, oh, you know, the bitches that said that she was your enemy was talking shit about you. Duh. Because they're my enemy. What did you do to intervene in that situation as my friend? I don't care what bitches who don't like me have to say about me when I'm not there. I care about what my friend says about me when he's in the presence of bitches who don't like me. Period. You get what I'm saying? When she told Tisha that I was frozen in time, I'm motherfucking dead. Like now this bitch want to be Elsa. Now this bitch got like let it go. Oh, okay, I see. That's why she was acting like that at the skincare event, because she let it go at that point. Talking about, I'm perplexed why Kiki wants to even speak to me. Maybe because you've been gossiping about her for the last motherfucking 11 episodes. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's why. It was tea when coleslaw was being discussed, but when the Scott brothers were a part of it, it ain't funny no more. Exactly. And let's also say this. Like I said, can I get a vote in the comments? Do y'all care about what y'all enemies got to say about y'all? Or do y'all care more about what y'all friends did in the presence of said enemies when you were being talked about? Because in my opinion, my motherfucking friends better not ever come to me and tell me that bitches was talking about me, because I'm gonna ask, well, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do to intervene in that situation? So what did you do though? What did you say? Oh, you didn't say anything? So you just being you're just being a tape recorder while bitches are dragging me in your presence as I'm your really close friend. Ellen said both. So I guess it's 1-for-1, DeSosa. DeSosa, I would really love for you to come up and talk to me one day. I think that both of us, I have some really amazing people in the comments who I really think would be amazing YouTubers. Like, although I may not agree with your viewpoints, every time, that doesn't mean I don't think that they're interested to expound upon. I would really love to hear why you believe what you believe. Mary Wesley said, I care about how my friends talk and act behind my back. Enemies not gonna say it to my face, so I can care less. Okay, I can understand that as well. So like I don't know, and I always felt this way, like when it came to my friends, like, because when I was growing up, a lot of bitches didn't like me. I'm the type to text, say, be quiet, and let my friend hear what's going on. But that's only if your friend texts you right when it happened and say, like, girl, these bitches is talking about you. But she didn't do that. She allowed everybody to talk about Tisha, and then days later decided to tell her what had happened. So is it the same then? Is it the same? Maybe it's just me. Maybe I am the outlier and I don't know. But I could give a fuck what any enemy of mine has to say about me. Like, I expect my enemies to talk shit about me because they're my enemies. But I expected my friends in the presence of my enemies to stand 10 toes down for my name. Period. Ellen said, Mother Sophia, I agree with that. And I also want to know why enemies feel comfortable talking to my friend. Exactly. Like, I want to know why did everybody feel so comfortable to talk about Tisha in front of Kimmy? Why did everybody feel comfortable to do that? Let's talk about that. Why do y'all feel that everybody felt so comfortable to discuss Tisha's marriage in front of Kimmy if they did not feel that Kimmy was also untrustworthy towards Tisha? Like, are we gonna talk about that or not? Because at this point, I'm tired. At this point, I'm over it. At this point, I'm through. Because Kimmy don't give a damn about Tisha and everybody knows it. Exactly. Like for example, my best friend name is Trayshawn. Been my friend for 14, 15 years. I met that nigga on MySpace in 20, I believe in maybe 2012, 2011. And ain't nobody that's his enemy would ever feel comfortable inviting me around talking about him. Because they know how I'm gonna give it up. They know hands gonna be flying everywhere. They know I'm gonna be verbally destroying bitches left and right. So yeah. So because Kimmy don't give a damn about Tisha and everybody knows it, she was not very honest about that, DeSosa, because she was literally saying in front of Tisha, I care about you so much. Just be in, like, then she tried to rewrite history about what she said at the reunion. When she was saying, I'm just saying that, I just don't like conflict because, it's just so draining. And that's what I meant. I didn't mean that I wasn't going to be a friend. Girl, what? You literally said that. Like, come on. DeSosa. 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 Come, like, step into the light, DeSosa. It's warm over here. It's warm. Step over the line into the light with the rest of us. Free yourself, DeSosa. Step into the light, Carol Ann. Kimmy trying to please Maurice and the Scotts. That makes her even more of a snake. I'm trying to, like, I can't. Like, y'all, listen. She has to try their family. No, they don't. She does not have to try. They are not family. They are in-laws. Do you know how many families have in-laws that don't talk to one another? And it's not even like she's the mother-in-law and Tisha's the daughter-in-law. Are dating. They're just married to brothers. Like, they don't have to have a relationship. They're like, that doesn't have to happen. They could be in the same place and just be cordial. They don't have to try. They're not family. Kimmy and Maurice are both lying and trying to keep Maurice's infertility in the dark. What? What? I never heard that before. Ellen says, we got 62 in the chat. Let's get the likes up, y'all. Please, can y'all like the video? Please, with sugar on top. Can y'all please like the video? Thank you. I would really appreciate it. I mean, like, it's lit over here. I really do think that my channel is kind of lit. And infidelity, Jeremy. I mean, shit, I know. I was trying to I was like, infertility. Wait, hold. I was trying to figure out, wait, is Kimmy trying to have a baby and we didn't know? Like, what's going on? They're really not family. Their kids aren't blood related. Kimmy is a wife number two. And not to mention, like, it's just that their brothers are dating. That, like, I mean, not brothers are dating, but they're just married to two different brothers. So they're not really family. Now I can see if, the mama was Kimmy, and Tisha is marrying her son, they would have to have a relationship. Then, hey, it's J Dub. But, like, Kimmy is not her family. Like, let's be real here. Kimmy is not related to her like that. Their only interaction is based on just them being both married to Scott men, which is a complete fail if you ask me. If your nigga last name is Scott, you better leave right now. The mind of Lilith said that she thinks that Tisha and Kimmy have a silent pact not to talk about their husband's infidelity on camera, and I definitely agree about that. Kimmy spent her entire 40s being a girlfriend to the same man. I should have known something was off then. Baby, listen, if we dating after 3 years and you don't feel like you want to propose to me, then I'm gonna go elsewhere, because obviously I'm not the one for you. I feel like after 3 years, you want to spend the rest of your life with this person or not. Why hasn't anyone pet Kimmy? She was my fave. Hopefully Kiki gets on her fake ass. Kiki did try to, like, hold her accountable, and all Kimmy did was gaslight and walk away. That's what she did. She gaslit and walked her ass away to the milk bath. There's a petition to kick Wanda off the show, and it should include Tisha and Kimmy. They had, like, I don't know what y'all talking about. Like, Carlos is going to kick that messy bitch off the show. Carlos, I'm gonna tell y'all a common trait with Carlos's shows, okay? Follow me. Okay, y'all, sit down. Follow me, okay? So, it's not the fact that Carlos cannot bring up a stellar cast together. He can pick a good cast. He can even, like, he can even have organic drama. But what Carlos fails to realize is that at some point there has to be reconciliation between the cast to keep the story moving forward, so it can fall out again. If there's never any reconciliation, and you continuously instigate drama between the cast, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse, and then it's going to get more volatile. And then we're going to be on Love and Hip Hop. And that's what happened with every single one of Carlos's endeavors. They start off well, but then they get really, really toxic and vicious because he doesn't know how to pull back the messiness that he loves to invoke. You have to have a balance. You have to know how to be messy and be a reconciler. That's one thing that Andy is better at than you are. And I don't even like Andy like that. But I'm saying, like, if you're continuously pouring gas on the fire between the cast over and over and over again, that's just going to be continuous drama. There's not going to be anything worth of depth that we're seeing on camera. It's just going to be more arguments until it gets volatile. And that's all we're seeing is just arguments and disagreements. And, people almost getting into altercations at this point. We're not talking about business. We're not talking about, like, the comeback group. We're not talking about any of that because we're too busy about bitches fighting. We're too busy dealing with that. And that's not what the show is supposed to be about. You get what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is that, like, Carlos is talented, but he just don't know how to reel it in. And then he does these, like, when he's on the reunion, it's almost like he's trying to make it all worse. He's not trying, like, it's a way to hold people accountable, ask the hard questions, but then try to make it come back to where it's a reconciliation or where we're trying to move on to a better point to start off the next season. It's not that with him. He continuously pours gasoline on the fire and then throws these bitches into the next, season, and they still not fucking with each other like they weren't last season. And that's where it starts to get boring. His reunion was everything to Sosa, but do you understand what I'm saying? There needs to be a balance. Like, you have to have some type of reconciliation amongst the cast, or else it's just going to be fighting every episode. And that's not entertaining. We're not watching Bad Girls Club. We're watching Love and Marriage Huntsville. It ain't no motherfucking love. And it's barely any damn marriage at this point. Angry hoes in Huntsville. Angry hoes and fights in Huntsville is what the show should be called at this point. And I've been told in the past that I break down, TV shows way too, far. But I just believe what I believe. I'm sorry to tell y'all that. Or it's on site, right? Right, it's on site, and then it's gotten so bad that somebody tried to attack Melody from behind on Saturday. Like, so obviously at this point, it's something going on that should not be going on. It needs to be some type of reconciliation. It has to be. And it's almost like the reunion was not everything. Carlos was out of bound on a lot of questions. He did not hold Martell's feet to the fire like he should have. That's because he wants to hold Martell's dick in his mouth. That's why. That's why, because he wants to fuck Martell. If I look, one thing I can tell is when somebody wants to fuck somebody. Look, like all I see when Carlos looks at Martell, he want to ride that dick. He want a little piece of the dick. That's what he wants. Hit the way his face lights up when he sees Martell, the way that he was acting on his little after show. He want that dick. I don't blame him. Like, Martell's a handsome guy, but he could at least hide it a little bit better. Shit. Like, did y'all see he was up there like, so are you saying, Martell, that Melody was not enough woman for you? Because I know somebody who could be enough woman for you, and he's sitting right next to you in a green suit. That's almost what it was giving me. Because he was like, are you saying that Melody wasn't enough? I was saying, so Carlos, are you trying to say that you're enough? Are you enough for Martell? Are you trying to say that you would never have an issue getting on your knees and pleasing the dick? Are you trying to say that? Because that's what it looks like to me. Like Carlos was saying basically at the reunion, Melody, you didn't know how to do your job, but I promise you, baby, I can do it better. And Melody was trying to figure out why the fuck was Carlos disrespecting her in those questions. And I was trying to figure that out as well. I was like, if you want the dick, Carlos, just say that. Or at least just say it behind the camera so you can stop being so thirsty. I'm just saying, like, at this point, it's a little bit cringy at how bad that Carlos wants to fuck, like, Martell. Or wants Martell to fuck him. Whichever one that may be, ain't my business. But I'm just saying, I know I ain't the only one to see it. Am I the only one seeing that? Am I the only one that's seen it? He got like all of a sudden, like, when it was Melody and Monique, two gorgeous women on the show, he didn't ask them to model and look sexy, playing quote unquote games, but when Martell came on, he was like, Martell, make it sexy as face, walk like a lion, do all of this stuff, make it look like you're so animalistic. I was like, Carlos, just fuck this man already, please fuck this man. So get it out your system. Get it out your system, Carlos, because at this point, it's coming across as bias. He wants to fuck Martell so bad that he can't help but be biased. And that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. A lot of people are unbiased, and they don't even know. A lot of people are biased and don't even know it. And it's because they have their own, ulterior motives that sometimes, can sway their opinions. Mel's brother Marcus dropped some tea on Martell, and alive he did. What what did he drop? Can somebody tell me? Does anybody want to come up here and tell me the tea? Because I want to know what the hell was said about Martell by Melody's brother. Melody's brother is kind of cute though. I would never touch him because he looks a little too old for me. He looks a little decrepit. Handsome guy, but he just looked like he done been through, a lot of life. Carlos is number one for me and always will be. I'm not surprised, DeSosa. He's very talented though, honestly. At least as a tea dropper. I want to know, like, because you want to know something. Monique King don't give me the tea. You want to know Monique King just love to come over here and get the reads and hear the dragon, but she don't give me the tea. She give everybody else the tea. I'm still mad that I was last to know about, all of this stuff between Shorty and Kenneth. Oh yeah, Mel's bro kind of insinuated something about Martell. I did not know that. He was caught on Grinder. Y'all motherfucking lying. Martell was not on Grinder. You can't trust a Scott brother. And another thing, I do think that the Scott brothers are mad because Martell is more handsome than they are. Because we're not gonna sit here and act like Martell isn't a little bit challenged face wise. Sometimes his teeth have a habit of disappearing. I be trying to be like Marceau, we're on camera, put your dentures in. Please, like the camera's on, you forgot to put in your dentures, okay? All right. Like that's what I be thinking sometimes, honestly. Martell, fine. You can't take that away from him. That's why y'all think that he was still cheating and fucking Melody and having all of these damn kids. Because Melody was bouncing on a dick too. Shit, the only issue is that Carlos also wants to be in line behind Melody for the dick. He was not on Grindr. That would have been all up and down the internet streets. When technically not, because Grindr is typically for the white people. Black people use Jacked. I don't know if you know this far in depth about the lifestyle or whatnot, but white people usually use Jacked, and then white people use Grindr, and then black people usually use Jacked, which is a gay hookup app or a gay dating application. It usually has way more black people on there, and the white people use Grindr. I would hope that he wasn't looking for no white man. My God. Yuck. Allegedly, his meat is pretty long in the pics. No wonder Melody stayed. But is it okay? Can I ask a question? Does he have a turtleneck though? I know saying turtleneck gets Mocha Meme triggered, but I'm just trying to ask. I heard somebody say that as well. They said he got a turtleneck. Is that true? It's nothing wrong with that. Honestly, I like dick is dick, but I'm just saying like that's what I heard. I mean, it's pretty obvious that Martell has the meats. If you cheat on me, you better look like Martell. Jay-Z and Marceau cheating doesn't even make sense. It really don't. The ugly niggas always get the audacity. It's almost like they feel like they absorb a little bit of the beauty that they wives have. So they feel like from then on there they could go. For example, y'all remember Janet did the documentary last month or the month before last, and she was basically talking about how she was with Jermaine Dupri, and because she was with him, Jermaine Dupri said that because he was with her, he was getting a whole bunch of bitches that he would have never have gotten, and he ended up cheating on her. And I was like, wait, you cheated on Janet Jackson, the Janet Jackson, because of all the bitches that got on you because you was dating Janet Jackson, and then you ended up losing Janet Jackson. Baby, losing Janet Jackson, you definitely have to take a dunce cap after that. How you do that? I don't understand it. I really don't. I just threw up in my mouth. Mocha Mima, listen. I mean, but you said it worked. You said it was functional. So it couldn't have been, it couldn't have been that bad. And I'm not gonna lie. I've seen quite a few, men who were not, cut, and they had very pretty genitalia. Not gonna hold you. It depends on it, it just depends on what it looks like. But did you see how Janet kind of chuckled about it? Like, I did see that. She was like, this nigga really thought, like, you really thought you were gonna play the Janet Jackson. One thing that Janet gonna do is get the fuck. She is gonna get the fuck. If she's not happy, Janet's not gonna be married to you for eternity. She's not gonna be one of these, Tisha like bitches who married to a man that ain't doing them right. One thing Janet gonna do is get the fuck. Something that you other bitches need to learn how to do. Listen, y'all, but I really do think that's it. That's all I really have for y'all today. At least for this video. I think I will be back a little bit later. I'm thinking about the uncut, unwashed, pull back. Oh my God, it's getting okay. It's getting a little bit too graphic, Mocha. I mean, listen, this is not like um like sexual ed, like sex ed. This is not. I don't need to know about people pulling the skin back. I need that. Don't even sound appeasing. Like it's like Mocha. I mean, please, I can't do that. Like let's not get too graphic. Almost, bitch, almost threw up in his mouth. Like you make it sound way more nastier than what it actually is. Because I actually messed with somebody. I dated somebody who was uncut, and I ain't gonna hold you. Some of the best dick I ever had. Changed my world. I'm trying to tell you, uncut dick feel good inside. It really do. It moves more smoothly than anything else I've ever had. Like it just feel way more natural. I feel like a lot of people smegma. Like okay, Mocha Mima, listen. Don't make me mute you. don't make me mute you in the comments. But am I the only one that had a good experience with somebody that don't forget the cheese? Oh my fucking gosh. DeSosa and Mocha, listen. Don't make me put y'all motherfuckers in timeout. Okay. Y'all don't see Chris P Trinity and Alec, I mean Elise. Y'all don't see we are around company. Stop embarrassing me. Stop Ellen. Ellen, obviously I can't take I wouldn't be able to take your admin away like while I'm on restream. But listen, not truffle butter. Ooh. Wait, I thought truffle butter. Wait, isn't truffle butter when he fucks you in the pussy, then takes the dick out and fucks you in the ass, and then puts the dick back in the pussy, and then like all of a sudden it's like brown cream. I swore that was truffle butter. Ain't that what truffle butter is? I looked up the definition after Nicki Minaj released that song because I wanted to know what it was, and that's what they said it was. I'm pretty sure that's what truffle butter is. Y'all just throwing out names for anything nowadays. That is not what truffle butter is. Not anything that has to do with uncut. It's when it's the who doing all that. A lot of people, you don't be on Twitter. Girls out here are eating ass and they loving it. Like girls out here are throwing these niggas legs to the moon and feasting on the ass nowadays. Like girls are doing anything. Look, we like it's 2022. You better catch up. Better tell your nigga to throw them legs up. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. I am fucking done. This is so funny. Mixing church and state is not healthy. It's not. Oh, I eat it too sometimes. Bitch, listen. Bitch, listen. Young, rich, skinny. Oh, you bold. Young, rich, skinny say, oh, I eat ass. Okay, sis. Go ahead. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of cake, I guess. Man, I was about to eat some hummus. I think I'll pass. Oh my gosh. Wait. Did one of y'all hit my Cash App? Hold up. Thank you, Mocha. I really appreciate that. Thank you. You keeping the lights on over here. Look at you. Okay, y'all. Like if y'all want to, don't hesitate to donate to the church fund at the bottom. We need to keep the lights on. Man, I was about to eat some hummus. I think I'll pass now. That is insane. Y'all, tell me these morning lives are not lit. I don't know if y'all noticed about me. I never really talked about it, but I'm a morning person. I love the morning time. I love the morning. I love waking up and seeing the how quiet it is outside, the days restarted and everything else like that. I definitely love the morning time. Thank you so much, Mocha. I really appreciate it. But I really do. I think I'm gonna be monetized before you know it. I'm gonna pop up on here one day and tell y'all when it happens. I'm gonna be like, bitch, monetized now. You still ate it once you smelt it. Nowadays, like, I ate one guy's and it smelled unwashed. I was traumatized. You got to deal with niggas who know how to clean their asses. Oh, the Cash App, is in the comments. Do y'all not read my description bar at the bottom of the video? Just click on the description bar. It has my social media handles. I need to add my Instagram to the social media handles, but it has everything, including the Cash App. It's hard out here. Listen, y'all, I spent a lot of money on this damn channel. Listen. It's a lot of money. I put a lot of money in this channel. I know you can tell by the quality of the videos. Like, I came out the gate giving y'all high definition. Y'all didn't have to deal, with Android quality or anything. I came out the gate giving y'all good camera quality, a good setup, field of depth. I know a good lighting and everything else like that. I came on giving y'all the tea. Wow, I'll never look at the description bar. It's the fact that none of y'all have looked at the description bar. Not y'all making me do this shit and y'all not even looking at it. It's the disrespect. It's the disrespect. I'm offended. Okay? It's the disrespect for me. I'm highly offended. You do give a high quality set. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'll be trying to give y'all quality from the gate. I don't want y'all to ever be able to roll back the footage and be like, damn, this shit used to be rough. Nah. It started off with amazing content. I'm gonna end with amazing content whenever that may be. It will be so much easier to grab the links now. I'm trying to tell you, it's in every video. I don't know how y'all didn't know it. It's our favorite PYT. Thank you. I'll be trying to tell y'all like a little pretty gun thing. I have some really strong Afrocentric features, but nonetheless, the skin is giving, the face gives sometimes, and the body be giving, and the clothes be giving as well. But listen, y'all, it breaks my heart to have to leave. I really be having a fun time. The morning lives be lit. Like, I don't know anybody else who could go live in the morning time like this, or at 6 or 7 a.m. in the morning and have people, listen in. But I think I am so lucky to have, the subscribers that I do, or people who just are interested in my content. But I have a few closing words to say. Kimmy, give us the receipts or shut the fuck up, okay? Give us the receipts. Ask Carlo to drop the tea at the reunion. Shut the fuck up. If you don't have what you say that you have when the cameras were there the whole time, don't tell us anything. We don't care about what happened behind the scenes. But we wish you well in your brokerage endeavors. Hopefully, Maurice, he listens to you when you have an opinion. It doesn't drown you out, when you're trying to talk to him about things that you're just now starting to know about. And another thing, can I tell y'all something else? Being in the hospital business is not corporate America. I work in corporate America. Corporate America deals with business. Kimmy, you were a nurse. You were not in corporate America. You were not in corporate. I'm sorry to inform you that those are two completely different industries. You're in the health industry. That is not corporate. Now, if you were to go into the, the business side of it, for example, health administration, or maybe managing, or doing payroll or something like that, that's corporate. But being a nurse is not corporate. That's strictly the health industry. So I just want to put that out there. We all need to learn our names for our respective, occupational, industry. Okay. But y'all, I want to thank y'all so much for watching the video. It was lit. Like I told y'all, it get lit over here. I anytime I come on this bitch, I'm gonna be lit. Cause I only come on when I'm in a good mood. If I'm not feeling it in my spirit, I'm not gonna do it. So I hate when people misuse a word and term and make and make me have to look up the definition. I knew I was correct. Yeah, she not corporate. Yeah, I was like, girl, you're not corporate. Sorry to inform you that. No, it's not giving corporate. And nothing is wrong with nursing because nurses get paid buku money, but I'm just saying that's not corporate. I was like, in the fact that you are willing to just give up your something that you love to do. Because if I'm not mistaken, didn't Kimmy say that she loved to do this shit? She said that she loved, nursing. Nursing saved her life. Nursing gave her a lot of life lessons and some more shit. Now all of a sudden you giving it up and you don't practice anymore. So you could do a brokerage. I was like, I don't get it. But all right. But anyway, I mean, I was like, if I was Kimmy, I would have meshed the two into one another. I would have opened up my own clinic. I would have opened up my own clinic and then I would have been like, the head nurse or something like that. That's what I would have tried to do. Maybe that's just me. Please subscribe and turn on the bell so you can get notification when Jeremy goes live. Please do that. Thank y'all so much. I'm trying to tell y'all better at it than I am because I'll be forgetting to tell people to like the video. And I make corporate money. That's the thing, and I like the video, push our PYT in the algorithm. And that's on Michael Jackson. But yeah, you can make a lot of money as a registered nurse. You don't have to, you don't have to be basically a motherfucking a real estate investor to make money. I like every nurse that I've met, has made more than $40 an hour. And that's almost, if I'm not mistaken, that's actually a little bit over $100,000. Especially if you've been doing it a long time. Kimmy is full of crap. A woman will want to know while dating if her man is cheating, given the choice of decision. Wait, when were we talking about cheating? What happened? Huh? Oh, y'all always putting me on. Like, what you talking about, Nessa? Nessa girl. Shout out to Funky Daniva. And corporate doesn't equate to money. Call center employees are technically corporate America. Nurses make money. Yeah. Speaking of y'all know Bobby Lights and Rolling Ray has a dating show coming. I don't know if y'all know this, but Bobby Lights also has an OnlyFans. Okay, y'all, I gotta go. My dog is ready to get out of this crate. He tired of being on timeout, so I gotta go. I gotta give him my love and attention. I gotta, pour love all over him and shower him with hugs and shit. Like, he can't never let me to have my good time, my me time. Damn it. You don't have to do bedside nursing. They make a lot of money doing nursing liability review. Okay, I can understand that. All right, y'all. Much peace, love, and chicken grease. And like the video if y'all don't want to get bacterial vaginosis for my female viewers, okay? And if you're a man, if you don't want to get, crabs, can y'all please like the video? Thank y'all so much. And if you love edges and prosperity, like the video. If you hate baldness and ate up edges, then don't like the video. But anyway, gotta go. See y'all later. Bye.